Hello guys, and welcome to Late Night Frights. I'm Chris Brock, supervisor, and this week's theme is our little girl killer theme. So if you don't know what the theme is about based on the name, it's pretty obvious, but if you don't know, it's where we take and review a film that has a little girl who is the main antagonist, and if you don't know what antagonist is, it's where the little girl is the killer of the film. And I was going to go with The Exorcist, but there's a few problems there. It's more of kind of like a possession film, but it does have Reagan killing people. But you don't see too many kills. I don't even think you do see a kill on screen from Reagan. Also, Reagan is possessed throughout the film. We're, primarily focusing on girls that are not possessed and are just messed up in the head or just snap and go on a killing spree. So I decided to review a 2009 film starring Vera Farmiga from Bates Motel and The Conjuring, and that is Orphan. So let's get on to the review. Okay, so pretty much the plot of Orphan, it is about John and Kate. They're still experiencing some pain from their loss of their third kid, which they was going to name Jessica, but she died at birth. Or actually, I think she died in her stomach. I think she died in Kate's stomach, which is very, very sad. They're just still, experiencing some pain from that, and, they want to give somebody the love that they would have showed to Jessica to another little girl, because they do want a third kid. So they go out and they adopt a 9-year-old Russian girl named Esther. She's just a sweet little innocent girl. She's really good at painting, and she's really good at, like painting, like I already said. You see later in the film that she's good at, playing piano, just stuff like that, and, they just really think she's a nice girl, and they want her as a daughter. So they bring her back to the house, and their deaf-mute daughter, Max, is very accepting of having a big sister, but their son, Daniel, is the complete opposite. He hates her. Pretty much everything goes good until, Esther sees John and Kate having sex, and, Kate goes in to tell her, talk about it, and, Esther drops the F-bomb. She knows what that means, and Kate is just wondering, how does this girl know this, And Kate is just very suspicious because, obviously Esther shouldn't know about sex when she's 9 years old, so she does some background search. The head of the orphanage, Sister Abigail, comes over because she learns about the events that took place, earlier this day. Esther pushed a girl off the playground and broke her ankle because that was the girl who bullied Esther. And pretty much Sister Abigail is pointing out to John and Kate that, when she does some background research, that Esther is always there when trouble's there. And Esther comes up to, John and Kate's daughter, Max, and tells her that Sister Abigail wants her gone. Wants Esther gone. She wants to take her big sister from Max. And she pretty much kind of deceives Max into killing Sister Abigail with her, and it just goes completely downhill from there. You see how psychotic Esther is, and I don't want to spoil nothing else, so that's pretty much the plot of Orphan. So let's talk about the acting in the film. You have Vera Farmiga, who plays, obviously Bates Motel, who she plays Norma. You have her in The Conjuring. You have her in some other horror films, and just in films in general. She's always a good actor. I really like her performance in this. You have John, who is her husband, who is Kate's husband in the film, not her actual husband, but her character's husband. I thought he did pretty good. The kids did really good. Daniel and Max, I thought they were good. But man, freaking Esther, the girl who played Esther, was great. I don't know, she was just very creepy. I don't know, I just thought everybody did a good job, even, the small role actors like Sister Abigail and the grandma. I mean, nobody really did a bad job, in my opinion, so the acting, it's pretty good. Alright, so I want to talk about the atmosphere and the kills. I really like the atmosphere. Obviously, it's, yeah, it isn't Christmas. It's, around December. I was trying to think, like, whether it was Christmas or not, but I do remember them opening, gifts and presents, so, it is winter. I thought that was really cool. I like that little atmosphere, especially when it was dark, or when it was about to be dark and you seen them outside. I really think the atmosphere really worked within the film. You have the kills. I like the kills. There's some CGI there, but just seeing Esther take a hammer and just start beating people, man, I thought that was pretty cool. And then you have her just taking a kitchen knife and just stabbing somebody right in the chest repetitively. I thought that was really cool. And then you have her suffocating somebody with a pillow. I love the ending, dude. You have Vera Farmiga. That last line that she says before she does what she does, I thought that was awesome. So the atmosphere I thought was pretty good. It worked within the film, and the kills, for the most part, they were really good. So no complaints there. I also thought the film actually had pretty good suspense, because the kids know that Esther is not what she appears to be. And one point in the film, Esther takes a razor blade and puts it to Daniel's throat, and pretty much, you know, tells him, "If you tell, I will kill you," threatening him, and he pisses himself, which was pretty funny. And then you have her pointing a gun at Max, you know, the little girl, saying, "If you tell your mommy, I will kill you." I mean, just stuff here and there like that. That's kind of crazy. Overall, I do enjoy Orphan. It kind of did surprise me. It was 2 hours long and it kept me entertained. It's an enjoyable film. I do think it's a good film. It's not a great horror film, but I enjoyed it. I really don't have too many complaints with it. It is what it is. It's Orphan. You could do a lot worse if you're looking for a little girl killer movie. It's definitely not the best, but it's definitely not the worst. I would say it's up there, but there's probably a few ahead of it. But I would definitely recommend Orphan. You know, at least give it one watch. So yeah, that's pretty much it for my review of Orphan. I enjoyed it, and I would recommend it. I do think it's a pretty good horror film. So thank you guys for watching. I'll leave our Facebook link and our website link down below. And peace.